Hello, today we're going to be looking at The Sleuth by Mark Nightingale. Sleuth, it means a detective, like an undercover policeman, someone who goes and solves mysteries and crimes and things like that, but they're undercover. Mark Nightingale is a very famous jazz musician. He's a trombone player. He's played with lots of other very famous jazz musicians, the BBC Big Band. He's made lots of recordings, and of course he's a composer as well because he composed this piece. You may also have heard him. He's played on lots of movie soundtracks, so you might have heard him play and not actually realised you were listening to him. But let's take a look at his piece, The Sleuth. So, first thing we must look at the key signature. We've got a B flat in our key signature. We're in the key of D minor. It's really important that we always check key signatures before we play, so we know if we ever come across a B flat, we've got to play a B flat. At the beginning, we've got an upbeat. So we've got to think, before you play, you've got to think 1, 2, 3, and then you're in. Otherwise, you might get a bit confused. So it's really important we go 1, 2, 3, ba, ba, ba. Coming on the fourth beat. We've also got a forte. There's lots to think about on that first note. So we've got to make sure we count. We've got to be nice and loud. Forte. We've also got a dot just above the forte mark and below that first note, below that crotchet, that's staccato, so that note needs to be nice and short. Ba, ba, ba. Make sure that's short. Moving on, we've got staccatos again here and here. These staccatos, just look out for them and make sure they're a little shorter. This is a bit of a tricky rhythm here. We've got a quaver followed by a dotted crotchet. So we're only going to play half of the first beat on this note, and then we've got the last half of that beat here, and then we're going to move on the third beat. So if I was to sing this for you, 1, 2, 3, ba, 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 ba. If I was clicking that, 1, 2, 3, ba, 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 and making sure that they're detached, nice and short. So be careful of that rhythm. Now then, another thing to be aware of are instructions at the start, swing. So all our quavers, they're going to be swung. Ba, 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 ba. Scooby quavers. If you get confused, just think Scooby. Scooby, Scooby. Every time you get anything like that, that happens again. Here, here, here. Now you have to be careful here because although we're in D minor, which means we play B flat, there's an accidental here. The composer wants a B natural, so second valve. So don't play B flat there. Be really careful not to do that. And remember our Scooby rhythm. Scooby, Scooby, doo. Okay. At the end, really important here. We've got tenuto on this first quaver, so that one needs to be a little broader. And then we've got an accent here, so it needs to be a little bit harder. So if I was to sing the rhythm here, ba-da, ba-da. So make that first one a little broader and the last one nice and punchy.